Hi guys, Brendan Harrison here. I just wanted to give this a shot and give my personal review on the upcoming matchup in the ACC Big Ten Challenge that is taking place between the number 6 in the AP Top 25 poll, Duke Blue Devils, and the unranked Wisconsin Badgers. Now, like I said, Duke comes in ranked. They're also number 5 in the ESPN USA Today poll, and the Badgers come in unranked. But they had a notable win last week in the Maui Invitational over then-ranked number 22 Maryland. So they're definitely known to compete with the ranked teams, even when they are counted out of the games or not expected to compete as much as they can, and especially when they're at home in the Kohl Center. It's a whole different atmosphere and a whole different environment for visiting teams, just as it would be if any team went over and played in Duke. So it's definitely going to be an up-tempo, lively game. Student section, great for red at UW-Madison. I will be there. It's always a good time. We're always into the game, always going to be behind our Badgers. It's going to be a crazy one. And I think that if the Badgers can kind of, get some key things in place and people play according to the potential they can, I believe that this game can be a lot closer than a lot of people may think, and I possibly, could see the Badgers pulling an upset in this one. A lot of people would think I'm crazy for that, but I have a few key things here as to what I think the Badgers need to do to be able to pull off this upset. One of the things they're going to need to do is definitely shut down the perimeter shooting. Duke comes in and they will blow you out of the building with their three-point shots. They can light it up from down there. They have a lot of big men that can, step outside and drain the threes. We're known for that as well here at Wisconsin, but Duke is definitely deceptive in that category where they have a lot of guys you think you're going to man up down low. They'll pull outside on you with different offensive schemes, start dropping threes on you. The game can get out of control real fast. So the Badgers definitely need to control the perimeter shooting and slow down the high tempo play. The Badgers like to run a low tempo game with a lot of defense and leave it up to which team can score more points. So look for them to definitely play that kind of defense and shut down the Duke Blue Devils, or at least attempt to shut down the Duke Blue Devils, as they like to with any other team. So we will see how Wisconsin can compete with Duke on the defensive end. I think that's going to be one of the key points in this game. Another key thing is going to be the play of Trayvon Hughes. Trayvon Hughes has been one of our clutch point guards when he's good. Over the past few years that he's been here, senior this year, so I should say 4 years he's been here. Trayvon is actually what I believe probably the biggest clutch player we have against ACC teams. A couple reasons I have for saying that would be that last year against Florida State in the NCAA tournament, he came up with a game-winning shot and was able to propel us on further in the tournament over the number 5 Florida State. They were seeded number 5, and a lot of people counted us out of that one, but we kept that low-tempo game and stuck in it. And Trayvon was able to come up with a great shot. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's on YouTube as well. Definitely look it up. But was able to pull off the upset in that one. And Trayvon also came up with key shots down the stretch last year, coincidentally, in the ACC Big Ten Challenge when the Badgers played Virginia Tech on the road. So Trayvon Hughes is definitely the guy that's going to need to take the shots and need to make them efficiently. But more importantly, he needs to take efficient shots. Trayvon Hughes has been known to launch some shots that probably aren't the smartest or most effective, and Bo Ryan definitely rides him above that. But so look for the defense to be a big key, and also for Trayvon Hughes to be a big key in the Wisconsin Badgers play. I think another thing is that the big men of Wisconsin need to really watch their fouls. Duke's going to attack on the inside, and they're going to attack hard so that they can free up that outside three-point shot. So look for them to work it inside. Badgers need to control and have smart defensive stances, play on the ball but not too aggressively, and get fouls. John Lure, Nankiville, some of those guys are going to get attacked down there, and they need to stand strong and play good, solid defense so that they don't get fouled out. As soon as those guys get fouled out, we could run into a lot of trouble because Duke definitely has a size advantage in this game. We have a lot of big guys if we keep them in, so we need to make sure that as the Wisconsin Badgers, we keep smart about our defensive play and make sure that the fouls stay under control. A couple notable stats in this one to leave you guys with. The Badgers come in with a 4-6 overall record in the ACC Big Ten Challenge, so they've been mediocre, a little under 500. They've actually been 4-1 in the state of Wisconsin, though 3-1 in the Kohl Center playing at the ACC Big Ten Challenge. So they've been effective at home, as I said. It's a whole different environment when teams come in and play at the Kohl Center. The Badgers can change a lot of people's minds, change a lot of predictions. They can definitely, if they play their game and they get behind their home crowd, and the Grateful Red, they stand a chance against pretty much anybody. So look for the home court to also play a factor in this game. Wisconsin is also second best among Big Ten teams in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. As far as record goes, they've played the second best out of all the Big Ten teams in the challenge. Duke, this is the killer stat for Badger fans and the great stat if you're a Duke fan, but Duke comes in as 10-0 in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Duke has not lost a game yet in the ACC Big Ten Challenge, so it would be even sweeter for the Badgers to give them the very first one. But at the same time, it's going to take a lot of work because they don't fool around when it comes to this tournament, as shown by their record. So, as I said, look for those key things in this game, and if the Badgers can stick with their game plan, play the way they usually play, and hold this Duke Blue Devil team back from, just blowing it out of the stadium with their perimeter shooting, their size, all the potential they have. They always recruit very well every year. I think the Badgers can stand a chance in this one. So enjoy the game if you guys watch it. I know I'll be there. If the rest of you guys watching this video are showing up, cheer loud, scream, make all the noise you can. They're going to need our support and on Wisconsin.